Yo, what's good? Got a YouTube video. My brother's watching Brain Rot right now. Brain Rot. But today I took one trade and I won. Not GBP, GPY, but I'll just start with it. I downloaded the TradingView app, which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep this, but honestly, I don't know why not. But yeah, so on the 4 hour here, and it got like all my preferences saved as well, so it's like might as well just keep it, right? But on the 4 hour for GBP, JPY, we were bearish, closing below this low. Ideally looking for sells. On a 30-minute here, Asian highs were up here, and then we had Asian lows down here. They were kind of irrelevant. We had London highs and then London lows. So ideally, I wanted London highs to be taken because we opened like really close by the London highs. The only thing I wasn't so sure about was the fact that we already retraced into the high. So ideally, I wanted to see the absolute high get taken out of both of these because this is like a pretty like relative equal highs. So I wanted to see the entire high get hit, and we did do that actually. So this was honestly what I was willing to take. Ideally I want to see a break of structure and get this gap low-key get inverse, but we didn't do that. We respected this for value gap. Not really, but we never came below this low and broke structure. We did form another low, but then we just kept on rallying higher, so I didn't find any entry on that, so that's why I didn't enter. So some emotions I felt on this. I didn't really feel anything. I was honestly pretty fine with not taking anything because I saw other setups, potential setups on EU and GU. So yeah, not really mad about this, but honestly didn't really see anything. And I mean, price did really just consolidate a bit, moved up higher, but not much to really know about it. We did inverse this gap with the 7. Wait, no, this was the 7. This is 3 to 7. So this was okay. This is yeah. So we just continued pair structure, inversing this gap. So on GBP USD, this was the trade I took. Okay, we'll set up later. We'll set up later. So on the 4 hour on GBP USD, we were bullish prior to London session. Prior to New York session. But with the 7 a.m. candle, we did break structure to the downside. This is exactly what happened with GBP JPY, and it still ended up rallying. So yeah, and it rallied with this one too, even though we broke structure to the downside. So not really ideal. We did bounce off this fair value gap pretty nicely. So I don't know, man. So this was honestly a really good setup. I just kind of like messed up a little bit. I'll get to that up in a bit. But so ideally, so here we had London session and Asian session. We had London session highs as a prominent target in this 4 hour high over here. So ideally we opened right here. I say ideally way too much, but we pushed past the London low and the Asian low pretty quickly. We pushed right past, so ideally I was looking for a reaction, and we were within the 10 pip margin. Wow, bro, what the heck? We were within the 10, this is the 10 pip margin, I remember. That's what the red line is for. We like pushed into it, and then we ended up breaking structure. Honestly, with this inverse, I was kind of hoping we would inverse it. Bro, what am I saying? Ideally, I wanted to see this gap get inverted on the first time, but bro, I literally got edged like 10 million times. Yeah, this inverse and then this high, we barely broke structure, but cut it out.
So are you gonna cut out that part when I came in the camera?
No, let's cut out this part. I don't know. I feel like I'm too alone all the time. I feel like I'm alone all the time. Broke structure to the upside, but we did hold up this IFVG, so only was willing to enter if we did inverse this gap, and maybe even this gap. There were multiple gaps, so I wasn't really sure about that. So we did get edged again. We had another high here, then formed another high, respected this for value gap, and then pushed through like really good, like really strong. Because we had a 30-minute closure below, I wanted to see a continuation confluence, but I kind of FOMO'd into this. And I also hesitated a bit too. That's why I got filled up here. Ideally, I would have gotten filled up here. I haven't filled down here, but I hesitated and I saw price jump, and then I entered and I got like, this is the spread. So yeah, we did inverse this gap as well in the next candle, so I was pretty happy about that. And then we ended up inversing this one a bit later as well. So we ended up consolidating a lot. Took way too long for TP to get hit, and then took another way longer to get final TP hit, and now we're just continuing on higher. But honestly, execution was pretty good. I was just honestly had like I was a bit like fearful and hesitant because I wanted to see continuation and I didn't fully wait for it. As I had marked out continuations, but that didn't get hit, and I entered kind of based off FOMO because I saw price moving higher and higher, and I was kind of getting impatient because I was sitting through all of this. But honestly, not super mad about it. I also messed up with my lot sizing. I put my account balance as 3,700 instead of 9,700. It's not exactly that, but I only risked 0.37 instead of a full percent, so that kind of sucks. So I only made like, and then I like, because this was like a bit later trade, I wanted to do 0.5, so I entered initially with a full, which I thought was 1%, but then I put it half by, I put it by half to make it 0.5, but then it was actually 0.37, and then it was 0.2, so it was less than a 0.25 trade as well. So, but I was still able to make like 30 bands, $30. For you, I was bullish, breaking sharp to the upside with this, not showing bearish market structure. The only issue was that with this kind of pushed way past London lows, and we didn't make it to Asian lows, and that's why I didn't enter. London highs, London lows, and then we had Asian lows down here, with Asian highs just being somewhere in here, so they weren't really relevant. So market open, we pushed into the London low. So ideally, I wanted to see a reaction to the upside with this, but nope, we kept on going down lower. And at this point, bro, I just wanted to see Asian highs get taken out. I mean, Asian lows get taken out, but it didn't even happen. So didn't enter after anything. Like, it's kind of sad now seeing price move all the way up and even further. But I mean, I guess I just have to set this one up. I think it's better safe than sorry, because it's better that I followed my plan rather than acting on emotion, because this is way too much. This is not a reaction off of the London low, so yeah, ideally want to see a reaction off the Asian low, but that didn't happen. So yeah, that is all. I'll have to edit this.